It's a new kind of driver's license, and by law, we may all have to get one sooner or later. But not if some states have anything to say about it. Montana's House, for one, has rejected the so-called Real ID card today, and it's not the only one putting up a fight. The question is, could these cards end up doing us more harm than good? In a Fox report from Jamie Colby.
Give me a nice smile if you like.
Why are Maine lawmakers refusing to comply with a 2005 federal law intended to keep state driver's licenses and IDs out of the hands of terrorists?
This is a flawed legislation, and it needs to be repealed.
The Maine Senate and House of Representatives passing a resolution saying the Real ID Act threatens privacy and promotes identity theft by keeping nearly all of an individual's personal information on one machine scanning card. And all of the necessary technology and manpower will cost the state way too much.
150 to 185 million are the beginning estimates, and it pales in comparison to our rights and what we're losing, what we're giving up.
The Department of Homeland Security defends the Real ID, telling Fox it will close loopholes the 9/11 terrorists took advantage of to get driver's licenses they then used to get through security at Maine's own Portland International Jetport. Under the federal program, eventually you will have to get a new driver's license or photo ID, and everyone has to apply in person. You'll have to prove not only who you are by showing a birth certificate, photo ID, and social security card, but also you'll have to give documented proof that you're in the U.S. legally. Congressman James Sensenbrenner, the law's lead sponsor, says people who live in a state that rejects the Real ID won't be able to do a number of things they might now take for granted.
All of us use our driver's licenses as ID, not only to get on planes and to get into courthouses, but to buy alcohol and tobacco and other things where a positive ID is required.
This is what your Maine license is going to look like.
But will it stay that way? Assuring greater privacy at what price? Homeland Security says final guidelines for the Real ID will be released in the next few months.